Supporters of Julian Assange gathered outside the Royal Courts of Justice in London as the WikiLeaks founder began a two-day hearing to fight his extradition to the United States. Assange, an Australian native, has been detained in Belmarsh prison for nearly 5 years following an extradition decision made in 2022 by the then UK Home Secretary, Priti Patel. As the hearing commenced, Assange's lawyers informed the court that he would not be attending due to his poor health. Nevertheless, his wife, Stella Assange, stated in a recent press conference that if the appeal fails, Julian would seek relief from the European Court of Human Rights. Despite his absence, the area surrounding the court was adorned with golden ribbons bearing messages advocating for Assange's freedom. Protesters, waving Australian flags and holding placards with slogans like "Free Julian Assange" and "Drop the charges," passionately voiced their opposition to his extradition. Chants of "There is only one decision, no extradition," and US-UK hands off Assange echoed through the crowd. Stella Assange addressed the supporters, urging them to continue their demonstration until Julian is released. She emphasised the global significance of his case, asserting, "Julian needs freedom, and we all need the truth." She also likened Assange's case to that of Alexei Navalny in Russia. Just before the hearings began, she told reporters that Assange's fate may mirror that of Navalny should he be extradited to the United States.
This case is an admission by the United States that they now criminalize investigative journalism. It's an attack on all journalists all over the world. It's an attack on the truth, and it's an attack on the public's right to know. Julian is a political prisoner, and his life is at risk. What happened to Navalny can happen to Julian. He has to be released. This farce has to end. Thank you.
Other speakers, including Tim Dawson from the International Federation of Journalists, underscored the broader implications of Assange's prosecution on journalism and free speech. Assange faces 17 charges of espionage and 1 charge of computer misuse in the United States, which could result in a prison term of up to 175 years if convicted. His defence argues that extradition would constitute punishment for his political beliefs and violate his right to free speech. The case has garnered international attention, with supporters viewing Assange as a symbol of press freedom, while critics argue his actions endangered lives and compromised national security. Assange, known for his involvement in leaking classified material, including video footage of a United States helicopter attack. Assange's legal battles began in 2010, and he subsequently spent 7 years holed up in Ecuador's embassy in London before he was dragged out and jailed in 2019 for breaching bail conditions. He has been held in a maximum security jail in southeast London ever since, even getting married there. Despite various rulings and appeals, his extradition fate remains uncertain to this day.